Okay, guys, so uh, now we are going to all discuss about each other's like ideas.
Yeah.
And so who wants to start?
Yeah, this one's mine, so I think you guys just tell me your guys' thoughts on mine.
Mm, so what is like your main idea? Like,
So I said like the threat was that their labor rights movements are impacting their operations, the Starbucks operations, and then I put to what's it called? To commit to having more fair labor practices and improving like the way that they treat their workers and stuff like that and there and then how it's like affecting like the way the labor unions are set up right now is affecting the GDP. I think on my graph it shows how, like the GDP was dropping. Um
Yes.
so how like it's like showing how it directly like affects them. And then it has like a bunch of other different lines on there. I think it was like about the income and union memberships, their productivity in the workplace, and like how much they're getting compensated.
Yeah. I like your idea. And I just went to your number three. I think that's how you could fix it. And I believe that is a great way of going by it, addressing the key areas of dissatisfaction throughout the employees and what they want to be done. I believe what you said is basically addressing what the employee needs would definitely help boost their business back up to what it has been, and probably refrain the GDP from dropping. So I like your take on it.
Thank you, thank you.
okay, nice. So I'll continue with mine. So basically, um, right now, like Starbucks is having a big challenge considering the labor compliance, particularly because of the treatment with employees. And because of this, there have been like recent rulings from the different like labor relations where they have found out that Starbucks have violated federal labor laws against employees. So therefore, there have been like an accumulative unfair labor practices since January 2022. You can
Mhm.
see my graph in here. And considering this, in order to resolve these issues and to complain and to improve in labor relation strategies, this could be by creating a labor relation with representatives from human resources, legal treatments, and of course, like the engaging with the employees and laborers.
So is that like essentially the same one, right?
Yeah, I think it's close to
Okay.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Same comment I gave to her, but I like the graph that you have actually having I mean, it looked like it went from 0 to 800 real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The number of complaints, is that what it is? Yeah, charges filed
Hmm.
against Starbucks. Not sure if
Yeah.
they all went through, but that does show a significant amount of like unfair labor practices. I mean, it's going on and it's going up fast. So
Yeah.
that
Although,
showed a lot of evidence.
yeah, although like your evidence is really good. Like, your evidence is really strong. Like you have from the I think it was at the National Labor Relations Board. You have a lot of evidence there, and then like your graph, yeah, is really really good. I like how it's like very specific to Starbucks. I was struggling to find anything related like specifically just to Starbucks, but that's a really good graph.
Okay. Nice. So thank you. And so let's go to another one.
Going down to mine's is like not that much in depth, but I just basically spoke on the sourcing of the beans, and how like tariff rules or regulations could the threat of what tariff rules and how they source their beans could affect their business. So I basically recommended them to cut down on how much places they get their beans from, or like pick a significant place to source beans from, so that way, like tariffs or something would not be able to impact their business. As you can see in my graph, that's just like from where they source their beans from all across the country. It's like just too much places that have different rules for sourcing those type of beans that they use. Yeah, that's all I spoke on.
I
Well,
like that you found like another what's it called? Another topic to speak on for Starbucks. Yeah, because I feel like again the number one is like obviously the labor thing, but I didn't even know that they had issues with their coffee beans. So it's cool to have another option.
Yeah,
yeah, I like it that it's like you have like a wide like perspective. It's just not national or something like that. You're like considering like every single part of the like I don't know like their exports or how they even produce it. So it's pretty nice. I like the emphasis you're giving to it.
okay.
It's nice.
And then I don't
Okay.
know who's the next one.
Okay,
Like the
who's
next one is Dylan's. I saw he just joined, so
yeah.
Yeah.
you
What's
can
up,
give
guys?
How you doing?
What's up, Dylan?
Good. Sorry, I was just voting.
See
My
y'all good.
bad.
It's okay.
How's
So
everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
You're
Pretty
just
good.
you're just going over what you wrote about.
Okay, okay. Are we in recording? Like we're recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty much like what I did was just kind of talk a little bit about like the actual like lawsuit that Starbucks is facing. But we're pretty much like going over like which one we want to pick, right? And we chose
Yeah.
Santiago's. Okay, cool.
yeah.
We
So you spoke about labor as well, right? That's what
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
This is your graph, right? The majority
Yeah,
of
that's just graph.
Yeah, and that kind of just shows like um the majority of Americans, right, like that are kind of like seeing a decline in union workers, like basically companies that are supporting union workers. And they're just like kind of you can kind of tell like based off the graph how many people are being affected and yeah.
okay, nice.
So
Mhm.
what's it
All
called?
right. That's
Based
it.
off of everyone's pitches, do we all
Um,
agree on who we should
Santiago.
choose?
Yes. 3 beat 1. Obviously, I only spoke about the sourcing of the beans, and I mean, we have a lot of information on the information. We have a lot of information on the labor regulations that they're facing or charges that they're facing. So we'll choose Santiago's because he has a lot of sources and a good graph that shows the amount of charges being filed against them,
Okay.
and that being a threat. We all agree on that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So we all agree that
Yes.
we're gonna focus like
Yeah.
the labor practices
Yep.
with with my graph and the information that I texted.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, thank you guys. So I'm gonna stop sharing. Um so I stopped the recording right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop this one and we'll make another one.